Anthony TOOP, welcome. Now,
Thank you,
you
Lee.
obviously want to be the president of the REISA. The big question I suppose everybody would be asking is why?
Lee, I've been in real estate since I was 19 and I'm 50. Been a member since 1980. I actually had a try at being the president about 15 years ago. Sat on the board about 17, I'm not sure the exact dates, it was a long time ago, but about 17 years ago. And what's driven me this time is that the market's changing so much and our industry is in reform, and I don't think the Institute is reforming as quickly as the market. And I'm really concerned that my institute, and I've been a member longer than probably most, is going to fall behind the 8 ball and may become so irrelevant that it actually gets taken out.
Your business obviously specialises in suburban residential real estate. Do you have a grasp of the other factors of real estate, be it rural or whatever, and what do you offer those members?
The board at the moment has got a business broker. It has a commercial industrial representative and it has rural representation. They must be maintained. There's also another group which is like the club group, which are the people that would like the REISA to be kind of operating as a club. So I would also embrace that group because I think there's a need for REISA to have a clubby kind of feel as well in certain elements, you know, just one part. So the first thing is I'm a country boy, so I understand what it's like being in the country. You're sitting out there and no one cares. The city, the ivory tower in the city does its thing. Absolutely essential that we embrace them. I'm a big fan of having board meetings in the regional centres, and I think we probably should have a board meeting even in a commercial environment. It needs to be driven from the board members, so the agenda of the various factions or divisions or parties are brought to the boardroom table. Now, so providing the members vote carefully and make sure we got commercial, rural, business brokers, all bases covered. The one extra category that I'd like to get up in my year is Club REISA. Now, Club REISA is a concept that I think embraces those people who really want to talk about stuff and, you know, bag the institute and bag the industry or talk good things or whatever. And
so a community within REISA?
Within REISA, and it's basically like a social club and run with someone that, you know, like that enjoys that kind of thing. I'm more business orientated, but someone who enjoys that then has an accountability to bring back to the board, either through ex officio, through committee meetings or through a board paper, the feelings of the grassroots members who are feeling left out. So that's an extra category that I want to put in the first 12 months of presidency.
So even though your experience and your day-to-day business is largely in residential suburban property, you're obviously not blind to the needs of the other areas of the industry.
We bring in the business principles and all I've learned in the industry of community and customer service, bring all of the attributes of excellence in business, the quality management attributes, bring all those to the table, put a team together with the board's the team, and go do it.
And that's the way of the future, or it should be.
You've got specialists in each area putting their case, fierce debate in the boardroom, good decisions, and then the president executes the decision of the board, not of the president.
Now, you've made a commitment to introduce 4 specific areas of change. What are they?
I've outlined them in a letter that will come out to the members. So in fact, you probably have this already.
Yep.
Now, membership. Firstly, I personally believe membership benefits should be increased dramatically, like a decent library for information. If you want to talk to a group of people, whether it be a small club or some country group or something, I think you should be able to ring the Institute and get assistance in putting together a PowerPoint presentation, for example, so you can go out and spread the good word about real estate.
So the Institute should be a resource that agents can use?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that forms and contracts, which we've taken forever to get across the line, but they're about to be launched, thank goodness, really should be included in membership. As an example, they're a core thing that we have to do. So now, there's some big challenges in getting that kind of thing across the line, but that's where I think I can kick in because as president, I'm the sort of person that will be happy to take that forward and just say, look, we need to deliver more product for no more money, or if not, very good value. Simplify the institute and make it completely transparent.
Okay, so number one is you're saying increase
membership benefits.
Increase benefits for the membership.
Yep.
Number two?
Number two, professional standards is the big one. I want my kids to think that their dad is in an industry that's a great industry and be proud.
That this is an enviable industry to be part of.
That's exactly right. Now, the only way we'll achieve that is if we take our destiny back within the institute and set up our own independent real estate board, and I'm really hot on this one. Not peers looking at peers, because you get all of the agendas and all the politics come in, but independent, smart people, a lawyer, an accountant, high profile, people that can't afford to do the wrong thing, a member of the institute who knows this stuff.
So let me clarify this. You're talking about an independent review board or an
review board.
Yeah. So if I, as a consumer, am not happy about the way you've handled my deal,
Yeah.
I can take my case to the independent review board and expect a ruling that will be binding, binding rather, on whichever real estate company I've dealt with.
Well, the teeth that we've got are limited because of all the legislation. So everyone's got sooky about it. So they do nothing. And what my suggestion to the board is, and in my understanding is, providing we get the backing from the members, so it's up to you guys, if we get the backing of the board, we've got the backing of the board, if we get the backing of the members, you guys, then we can quickly put in place this independent board, which then, if people do not listen or continually offend, they will have the ability to remove them from the institute. Now, as soon as that happens, the rules change.
Okay.
Because no one's been strong enough to actually deliver on that. If, for example, there's issues there that are criminal, or if there's pretty serious issues, it's the board's position to initiate an action, a legal action,
and then refer it
off to Consumer Affairs, or if it's bad enough, off to actually to take on the case.
Number three in that.
Number three is training and resources. Now, that's part of your membership benefits, but I separated it out because I think that the training needs to be modern. Instead of going to the institute for all the training, the groups are so big now that we should be negotiating with the groups and doing a lot more online for individuals and in rooms in the places of business of franchise groups, big independent groups, and provide a brokerage service where we actually broker the training and help put together training plans and get much more involved on an ads needs basis. But I believe there's a need for this.
And obviously better training should mean better results is more money.
Less complaints, everyone's happy.
Okay.
You know, so training is huge. The resources, there is no library in South Australia. You go to any other institute, they've got a massive library of training materials and videos, and look, I'll loan them mine. You know, like, let's get it going. Let's get the show on the road. The fourth one was the South Australian community. We've got the REISA Trust Foundation, which was an idea that the new board, which was, if you feel like the new board was 3 years ago.
So is this about reinstituting public faith and trust in the industry?
We've all made so much money over the years. We've all been looked after incredibly well by the community, and it's time to give something back.
Anthony Toop, in the nutshell, I suppose, a one-line statement, why do you deserve the presidency of the Institute?
One line.
I know that's difficult for you, but give it a shot.
Look, I've done my yards. I've done everything everyone's asked. I'm the vice president, and I can do this job.